It's the ultimate travel guide from the people who know it best. Weekends with Yankee. Just outside Hanover, New Hampshire, lies Holts Ledge, whose clifftop vistas are popular with hikers year-round, but in autumn open a magical window onto seasonal color. On this perfect fall day, Richard hikes to the top with photographer and foliage expert Jim Salge to take in the spectacular view.
Jim, hi. Richard Weiss.
Jim Salge.
Jim, what a beautiful day.
This is a spectacular New England day. We're excited to see some foliage.
You know, often I see these beautiful leaves in puffy clouds, and you know, what I see in my eyes and feel in my heart doesn't always translate to my camera. So I always look forward to working with a professional photographer and learning how to capture this beauty.
We'll definitely give you some tips today as we go up to the top. We're at the Dartmouth Skiway, and we're going to take a Kubota ride up to Holts Ledge today. Can't wait to see the view on a day like today.
Yeah.
Tripod? Let's go.
You know, when I look at leaves, obviously there's the magic of it, but I also think, you know, there's science at work here.
Absolutely. We need those cool New England nights to really kickstart the colors. And then as the chlorophyll starts to die off, we get those oranges and yellows and the spectacular reds as well. We're just about to the view up here.
Yes, we are.
How's it looking?
This looks like a painting.
Oh, this is spectacular.
This is
I
spectacular.
think we just about hit peak too.
This is some vista up here.
This is beautiful. We picked a perfect day.
So what do we have over here? That's...
It's Goose Pond over there. It's got a great view looking back up this way, and the big mountain right in the center is Mount Cardigan.
I mean, some of the shots that I've seen that I like too is when you know, we're above the leaves and you have those compression shots where you pick a square or a rectangle that's especially interesting.
We call those Fruity Pebble shots.
Fruity Pebble shots. I see, I never knew that.
Yep, you're just getting some distant views of the trees looking down, and they just look like Fruity Pebbles this time of year. They're spectacular.
So what are some of the tips you'd give people for, even equipment-wise, polarizer, something that gives a gradation, or?
That's the biggest one, and you can attach them to any camera, even a cell phone. If you have a polarizer, it really takes the glare off the leaves, it makes the skies darker, it removes some of the contrast, and it's really important for fall foliage shots like this.
You're an artist. You're looking across here. What would be a photo that you'd be looking to capture here?
I'm really looking at anchoring the frame with something, whether it's a distant mountain or something in the foreground, finding an anchor first. And then looking at the edges of my frames, looking at the top and bottom, seeing what I can do with the sky on a day like today, where the clouds are just perfect. I think that distant mountain, Mount Cardigan, is going to be great. And this late light really balances out the scene. The clouds aren't going to be too bright. I think we really have a nice shot that we can take here.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to work next to a professional at this. The foreground's a little lit. You know, I'm sort of fighting contrast. I guess I could do more of a compression, but I almost feel that you need to be on a wide shot through here.
Yeah, and the other thing is we're going to be up here for a little bit. If we wait till a little later in the day, the lights will even itself out a bit more. All right, let's take a look at that. Yeah, that's much better with the nice balance of the bright ridge in the front. I think we're getting something now.
Yeah, I almost feel that that pops out. You know, I noticed that the light is starting to fall off the other side. I'd love to take a photo of you. I just think that to have a great subject in the foreground is kind of neat.
Absolutely. It is a spectacular view. All right, let's take a look.
So is this heading in the right direction?
All right, well, that came out pretty good. Why don't I try taking one of you?
Okay.
All right, look towards the camera. Let's take
So
a
I
look
have
at
a very
these.
fragile ego, so let me see what it looks like.
How about that?
You know what you're doing.
I think it came out pretty good.
So I noticed the light is starting to go down, and sometimes my photos start to get a little blurry.
Yeah, this time of day, the light really evens out, but the exposures have to be a lot longer. So we're gonna pull out the tripods, get them nice and stable, and take some final shots here before we lose the light entirely.
Okay, all right, great.
So you want to make sure that the legs are nice and stable. You can adjust them so that they're nice and flat. Now I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on Mount Kerrigan over there. So we brought the tripods up here today, Richard, but if you don't have a tripod, you can balance it on a rock or put it on top of a jacket. You just want a nice, steady platform so that you can take these longer exposures late in the day. Yeah, this is a beautiful time of day to be up here taking pictures.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, these are coming out great right now. So this is what we've been getting.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, the light's really cooperating for us right now, and the polarizer filter, the tripod, everything's
Some
really
real
helping.
nice shape to your clouds.
Just perfect scene. I'm glad we could be up here to capture it today.
Yeah.